Paul Quirk with Photo Taylor Sports, here with Mr. and Mrs. Peters, Brandon Peters' parents, in their lovely home. You guys have one daughter, Brooke, who's a standout volleyball player at Purdue. Brandon's getting ready to embark on a new journey at the University of Michigan. Tell everyone how you feel about what Brandon's accomplished in his football career and what you're most proud of.
Well, you know, we all have seen the videos of Brandon and him zeroed in on the field. But that really is not the core of Brandon and what he strives for as an athlete. I think what he's most proud of is he has a saying, you know, I don't want to be a superstar, I want to be a super teammate. And I think really that's what drives him to love the game of football so much, is because it's such a team sport and he's with his football brothers. And, you know, that's what I'm most proud of with Brandon, is his selflessness towards the sport and how it's been able for him to go outside the sport and touch people with what he's been able to accomplish on the field has allowed him to exercise his selflessness and touch people extended that don't even know anything about football. That's what I'm most proud of.
And I guess I would say Brandon has far exceeded any expectations that we had of him. We're very proud of him, and I'd say that what I'm most proud of is how humble he has been through the whole process. I really admire that and respect that in him.
Awesome. How have each of you contributed to getting Brandon to this level that he's at right now?
Oh my, many hours of traveling and taking him places and just supporting him in his dream, taking him to work out, to improve his, physical body, and lots of money.
You know, besides the monetary part,
Yes.
the support that I felt as mom and dad was the most important is to let the kids have fun. That was with Brooke and Brandon. They did multiple sports. We never pushed them towards one sport or never pushed them to do sports, but asked them to try. And if they liked whatever it was, we were going to support that and help them because, you know, it was about them and them having fun.
Sure. All right, next month you're handing Brandon over to the University of Michigan and the football coaching staff. What have you heard from them that makes you feel that this is going to be the best fit for Brandon?
Well, you know, when you go through the recruiting process, it's an engaging part from both sides. And you're trying to find out who is being forthright with you. And when Brandon committed to the University of Michigan, we knew it was right just from what we got from the coaching staff when we sit down with them. So after you commit, or after Brandon committed, and I kept, as a father, kept looking, what I say, to find the fake, to see, where's the fake in this? And I was telling the coaches this last weekend when we were there, I have not found it. So far, it's been real. And that's what you're looking for, someone that's going to be real with your child that's turning into a man. And you want, to me, what was most important that was off the field, because there is life after football, was someone that's going to help make Brandon a better man as he matures and gets older. And I really feel like that is the right place for him.
Okay, cool. I asked Brandon if he wants to be redshirted his freshman year or not. What do you think should happen, or what do you want to see happen?
I personally feel like he would be better off if he was redshirted, just to give him time to develop, learn the school system, learn the football program, get his body ready. Because when you're 18 and there are kids that are playing their 5th year, they're men, and there are some big men. So from a mother standpoint, protect him, develop him correctly, and take your time, and you still have 4 years left. I see from his standpoint too, he doesn't want to sit there, he doesn't want to carry the clipboard. So if he thinks he's ready and the coaches think he's ready, that's between them, and that is their decision, and we will support that.
You know, it's funny you ask that question because the staff, two of the staff members were here, the head coach, Coach Harbaugh, and Coach Fish, the offensive coordinator, for their in-home visit 2 weeks ago. And Coach Harbaugh and I were having that very conversation. And he looked at me and said, well, you know, we can do it. You want? I said, no, this isn't about me. This is you and Brandon's thing. I'm here to support. And I have trust in you. If you feel like he's ready, you know, you'll make the right decision. And I put it in their hands because this is their gig now. That I'm here to support. And, you know, it goes back to what I just said. You're looking for the fake. I haven't found the fake. So obviously I have trust in what the decision will be. And it'll be Brandon's decision to go up there and compete as well.
Sure, sure. All right, what do you think will be the hardest thing for both of you as Brandon leaves home next month?
It's gonna be quiet, very quiet. With Brooke gone, at least we have Brandon. Now this is our last child, and it's gonna be a huge change for us. And it's gonna be really difficult for us with the two of them playing a sport the same season. So we're gonna have to figure out how we're gonna maneuver that.
You know, you prepare your kids, as we all do, and you want to see them succeed in life. And then that time comes. And then you're putting on the brakes, saying, whoa, 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 hold on here, what's happening? So you got that part of you where you have a sense of pride that, hey, our kids are going off to college, and, you know, just sports aside, they're going off to college, they're going to get their degree, and they're going to be adults. And you're proud of that. But then there's a side of you know, your mom and dad, and your baby's leaving the nest, the birdie's flying off, and it's tough.
Sure.
And reality sets in. But, you know, just like with high school football, I didn't want to see it in. High school volleyball, I didn't want to see it in. But I've learned from Brooke with Brandon that night when it ended in Center Grove. The next morning I said, this chapter's closed and I can't look back, because I've got to be strong for him to go forward for what's coming upon him with college, with academics, and also on top of that being an athlete. So you have to look forward. You do.
Sure.
For your child.
Brandon's obviously had an amazing 4 years at Avon High School. He has lifelong friendships with his teammates, especially his receiving corps. What have these 4 years of Friday Night Football meant to both of you?
Well, it just as what I was saying, that, you know, high school's special. It is. I mean, you know, college is different. It's, you know, it's a little more business. I can say I feel that sense of family is to where he's going. We'll see how that comes about. But high school's special. You're in the community. You know, you're living in that community with your child. Obviously, most times it's where people have been their whole life, which we have been. And it's been that sense of community. Like when Brandon got Mr. Football, I said, this is a community thing. Because I've seen guys that have come that have no skin in the game, no kids there, and they're coming to watch these boys on Friday nights. That jersey to me represented a sense of community, a sense of Avon football, and his teammates that are with him. So that's been the greatest thing for me, just being with my buddies, with their sons playing. It's that community pride, you know, walking into the press box before the game, seeing you. That's what I'm going to miss.
It's been a great 4 years, and it's gone fast, way too fast. We've had wonderful parents. We've had wonderful children. They played together, you know, some of them 3rd grade, 4th grade. great coaches, and just, like he said, it's a nice community that we've had. And I think we're gonna have that at Michigan as well. It's gonna be different because people are not connected like we are. So it's gonna be sad, it's gonna be hard. A lot of people that we spent 4 years with, it's over. We'll keep in touch with many, but many we will not see again because we won't have that connection.
Sure. And obviously that's the same note applies for Brandon. I mean, there will be those lifelong friends that he has that he keeps in touch with forever, and there will be other ones that, you know, they'll go in their own direction, so. Well, thank you obviously for allowing me to come into your home and speak with both of you. Brandon, like I said, I've known him since 7th grade and seen him grow immensely as a young man and as a football player. He's going to do great things, and you guys have tons to be proud of. And my words to the Wolverine Nation is that basically the Peters family has drank the blue Kool-Aid. Thanks again.
Thank you.
Thank you.